everybody, welcome to the ULife Daily News. I'm Nick Collins, and these are your top stories. The Sigma Alpha Epsilon National Headquarters has chosen to close its University of Iowa chapter after 107 years on campus. The Iowa House is being shut down over allegations of hazing, according to the Iowa City Press-Citizen. Though few details were given about the allegations, according to a statement from the national office, quote, "The chapter's failure to comply with our standards, guidelines, and policies set forth by the membership agreement and Sigma Alpha Epsilon's governing laws is to blame for this closure. The university is supporting the fraternity's decision and will be investigating whether or not the fraternity brothers also violated any of the student conduct codes. All the brothers have been expelled from the fraternity and will have to move out of the house following the closure. This is sad news considering I'm an SAE too." The University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill's College Sports Research Institute has found that a rather large graduation gap exists between Division I football players and other full-time male students. According to the Institute's Adjusted Graduation Gap Report, full-time male students graduate 17% more than their football-playing classmates. For the third year in a row, the Pacific 12 had the greatest negative gap among all conferences, with football players at its universities graduating at a rate of 27 points lower than full-time male students. Maybe spend a little more time in the classroom and a little less time in the pads, gentlemen? I don't know, just a thought. And a student at the University of Tennessee suffered from severe alcohol poisoning over the weekend after he engaged in a drinking practice called butt chugging at Pi Kappa Alpha. This is otherwise known as an alcohol enema. You ingest booze anally in order to get drunker faster, and apparently it really works. 20-year-old Alexander P. Broughton was brought to the emergency room and showed a blood alcohol level thought to be well over a 0.4, according to the Knoxville News Sentinel. Broughton was released Sunday, and the fraternity was put on a 30-day administrative suspension by Pi Kappa Alpha's International, pending a decision on whether the action will be a little bit more permanent. I, for one, have never tried butt chugging, just so you know. And Gangnam Style is literally taking over the world. It is the most viewed YouTube video of all time, beating out Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga. It's the #1 downloaded song on iTunes right now, and is even being played on the radio. I literally heard it on my way here. Of course, this means there are a million parody videos out there now. While some are better than others, one from the Duke wrestling team is actually pretty entertaining. Not only does it feature a man in head-to-toe Under Armour, but there's a mullet, a unicycle, and a special guest even makes an appearance. Definitely worth a watch. I'm not going to spoil the surprise of who it is. And while many schools are struggling to keep tuition low, pay teachers, and keep the lights on, Ohio State is just trying to keep up with its president's bow tie budget. President E. Gordon G., times 2009 College President of the Year and the highest paid college president in the country, has spent more than $64,000 on bow ties and bow tie-related items since fall 2007, according to the Dayton Daily News. School spokespeople were quick to point out that the bow ties were not always for his neck, but rather in the form of bow tie-shaped cookies and pins and other non-personal uses. This is just the latest eye-raising figure surrounding the president, who was afforded a total of $7.7 million since 2007. The money is being used for parties, hotels, transportation, and gifts as part of Gordon's duties as president. Sounds a little bit more like a rapper than a president. Should college presidents be rolling in the dough when schools are suffering from major budget cuts? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, for more on these stories and the rest of the university lifestyle, check out ulife.com. For the ULife Daily News, I'm Nick Collins. Thanks for watching.